didn't know that the night before. Like, what?
Is
Um,
this in the morning?
It sounds brutal.
yeah, we were supposed to
brutal
meet for
out there.
lunch. Yeah. So when he who shall not be named mentioned his mom going, getting admitted to the hospital, she's in the ICU with breathing problems. My, little red flag went up, and like, I'm not sure, like, okay, am I jaded? Am I being, is he being honest? I
No,
don't
I
know.
think men are just kind of scared and afraid right now.
And they're liars.
Yeah, they're
That's
liars.
I was getting there,
They're
but
hella
yeah,
liars.
they're like let's go from the soft to like they're fucking liars.
Yeah, they are. They
You
are.
know.
Yeah, and even like, so
But why is like the death thing? That's like a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot, because okay, so this person has he's in the medical field and he has a very busy job. He could have easily said, I got called in, right?
What kind of bag you bring in?
Yeah, which is why he was higher up on my list.
Oh.
Well, one of the reasons, but anyways,
because it's not all about love.
No, it's not.
It really isn't.
About the bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
how big is your bag?
So yeah, so he could have easily said, like, I can't make it because of work, but to go to, so anyway, so he starts out Friday saying, oh yeah, my mom's been admitted, I'm sorry, I've been MIA. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah blah blah, let me know what happens. So yesterday I text him and just say, how are things going? Will you still be able to meet this weekend? He texts me back and says, she passed away.
Boom.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
so what was like your instant feeling?
Well, the thing is, before he said this, I had a weird feeling he's going to say she died.
Wow.
Right.
Are you a psychic?
Sometimes I think I am a little bit.
Maybe you should tap into that, because I'm feeling like this is not the first time that you've had that feeling before.
Well, my dreams a lot of the times will come true.
Oh my God.
Well, girl, you better manifest the house down.
I know.
Manifest those bags.
Yes.
Not your bags. Their bags to give to you.
Yes.
I think you need to move on from him. Wish him the best.
Yeah. Well, my intention is to not text him again. Obviously, I offered my condolences, and I can't prove he's lying.
You also can't prove that he's telling the truth.
Right. Yeah. So basically, if he texts me again, I will probably respond, but it's just, well, one, if he's lying, that's just beyond and not okay. And it's not someone I would want to, have in my life. And if it's not lying, it's not really the best time to start a relationship with someone if their parent just passed away unexpectedly.
Yeah.
So
right.
Yeah.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
He needs time to grieve.
Yeah. So
you better give him time to. I know this is not funny because it's like I don't know what to believe. Like I if it is true, and for some reason you guys do have conversations, and like somehow you find out that it's true, then great. But like, I don't know. Like, how do you move forward? Are you just not gonna? Are you gonna end it? Are you going to end it? Honestly, like, what's the tea? Like, don't give us no fake tea. Like, are you going to end it or not?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it all depends on, well,
isn't he supposed to come see you on the 22nd?
Yeah, but who knows if that's gonna happen.
The nerve! If he says the memorial's on the 22nd, wrapped.
Right.
Oh God!
Could you imagine?
I can imagine him doing that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just.
And you know what's funny? She showed me pictures of this man, and the first photo she showed me, I was like, oh my God, is he from the Central Valley? Because there is a specific look that men from the Central Valley, not all of them, but some of them, where they, and a friend of mine dresses like that. It's like where the suit is just a bit too tight, and it shouldn't be. And there's a little bit too much shine.
Mm-hmm.
He also has the eyebrows I had when I was 21.
Yeah.
Very Linda Evangelista, like giving arches. points.
I mean,
And
that's what I'm saying.
it.
He's not an unattractive man. He's just not my type that I typically go for. You know, I felt like he had potential though. Like if I could help him with his style, you know,
So helpful.
right? Like it's not like I was just like, oh yeah, you make a lot of money, so that's why I want to date you. Yes, it helped, but I feel like I was totally willing to be like this woman, this man's like queen. Like, he didn't eat very well, so I'd be like, I'd make sure he had enough snacks and protein, and like, he's taken
Wow.
care of.
She's like, I have your bag of snacks.
Exactly.
What do you need? Stop eating those snacks and
Yeah.
eat these.
Right?
I think you need to develop like a checklist. There should be, FaceTimes. There should be, I don't know, social media. There should be like these sort of like real life, check-ins of like you're a real person.
Yeah.
And that has to happen. And if it doesn't, then don't give anyone the time of day,
Well,
sweetie.
to be fair, he did ask to FaceTime.
And you said no?
Well, I was so tired that day. I'm like, can we do it another time, because I'm like mentally exhausted and I just can't even think about talking to anyone right now. He said, yeah, that's fine. And then when I was like, okay, do you still want to FaceTime? He's like, yeah, but I'm just like, then he was like tired from work. So it was just like, yeah.
Wow.
We did speak on the phone twice.
Okay.
And we texted every day.
Did you guys exchange photos?
I mean, dirty photos?
Nudes.
No.
Wow, I didn't even ask for that.
He did send me photos, like, and I sent him photos, but not like nudes.
Not full, like,
No,
living
no.
photos.
I personally don't enjoy male nudes.
Oh, wow.
So I don't want that or need that. But I did send
I'm
him.
definitely the opposite.
Well, this is
I
the
love
thing.
a good photo.
This is the thing, because like,
especially when you know how to take one.
well, I say if I'm a gay man, yeah, I think like that's important.
Your inner gay man.
I think we all have one inside.
I just don't need a dick pic. I just don't.
Yeah, no, we don't. It's not that we need a dick pic, but it's like he said something, and when you get that comment, it's kind of like a little scary. I mean, you don't have to say it if you don't want to.
He did ask me, if this was another red flag. He asked me, does size matter? And that's scary. When a guy's asking you if size matters, it's probably because he doesn't have a good size.
And was it just like randomly, or like were you guys in the middle of like kind of like kinky conversation?
I'm pretty sure we were in the middle of kinky
and then he was like, does size matter?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we were texting.
Well, but like when you can read someone's voice through the text, like what's their vibe? It was there caps? Was there emojis? What were we doing?
No, there were no caps, no emojis. He was talking about how he likes, I don't know if I can say this. He really likes
what?
Eating the kitty.
You better eat the kitty. Yeah.
Yeah. So he super enjoys that.
Downtown.
So, and I've never been super like, I could take it or leave it, but I think it's because the guys who were giving it to me weren't that great. I will say my ex-husband was pretty good at it. So I started to enjoy it more. But I think if a man really likes it, and then it'll probably be good because he's into it. So yeah.
Cheers to that.
Right.
Yeah. You're all write my name.
So yeah. And we were talking about things we would and wouldn't do sexually.
So then what do you think you like, I don't know, like this is the second time kind of like the death has like entered the chat, right? So like does it make you like afraid to like keep doing this, or is it just something like that's just a part of it? Because I mean, I haven't been in like that world in a long time. I don't know how like that kind of dating works, but I hear everyone's stories and I'm like, like I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean a little bit, because you're putting yourself out there. And and it's a little exhausting. It's like having a first interview over and over and over
Mm.
again. And part of me looks at it kind of just take it lighthearted and almost comical because that's
Mm.
kind of what it is.
So
Once in a while, I like when this happened with him, when he first told me his mom was in the hospital, right away, I kind of my mood shifted for the day because I knew this was going to happen. Like I knew, okay, he's going to cancel because something's going to happen. And so I was bummed. I will be honest. I was bummed because I was looking forward to meeting him. We did have like a good connection speaking wise. So yeah, it does. It's a little. I don't know. It gets a little like defeating sometimes.
But don't become defeated
Yeah.
because he's out there.
Yeah.
The man is out there.
Yeah.
The man with the bag, the car, and the life.
That's right.
Right?
Completely. Yes. Keep waiting. Don't rush it.
I think
Take your
slow
time.
and steady wins the race. Just like Boots on a hike, he always is the slowest in the beginning and then always is the first one to get to the top. And I'm always like, how did you get so far ahead of me? It's like I start off strong and then I start dying off and need a break. And then I look up and he's at the top without a shirt on, getting that sun, getting that vitamin D.
No.
Now, Kitty.
Yep, that's me.
All right. Well, till next time.
Thank you for being here, Renee.
Yeah. And I'll let you know how the chronicles of dating life goes.
Would love to hear more.
You know, because we're all too many things. So let's be
Too many things together.
Oh